Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire, and I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about sometimes we forget that we can pray about the smaller things too. So sometimes we forget that we could pray about the smaller things too. So when it comes to praying to God, I don't know, we as a people, I feel like sometimes we forget that we could pray about the smaller things too, man. You know what I'm saying? We feel as though we got to reach out to God when it's only something big, bro. But, man, you could pray to God about smaller things too, man. Sometimes people think they got to go to God with all these grand, big problems, bro. Like, it's not that you're trying to use God for every little thing, because it's not good to just ask God for too much. But at the same time, you could pray about little stuff too sometimes. Sometimes we'll be like, man, I'm gonna find a solution for myself, and then you never do. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be having like maybe like a cold, bro. I can't even speak. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be a cold or whatever you want to call it. Maybe kind of sick. So I'm like, God, please help me with this. It be little things sometimes. It don't even be nothing serious. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it could be like little pains that's going on, let's say in your body or whatever. And sometimes I be praying about that too, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this mindset whereas people feel as though we can only pray about the big things, bro. Like sometimes, bro, depending on your relationship with God, bro, you could really pray about some smaller things too. Now, I'm not saying you should be asking God for too much all the time. I'm not saying you should try to use God. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying you could also pray about the smaller things too. This is like a mentality, bro, that a lot of people just only think about big things every time. Like they just thug it out through the smaller things. But sometimes you could, sometimes it be a headache, bro. I'm like, I just pray for this headache to, just ease up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you know it, the headache is gone, bro. The headache be gone ASAP. The headache is gone, bro, ASAP, bro. You know what I'm saying? The headache be gone ASAP. What else, man? It's just like, bro. Bro, like, it be all type of little things that people could be going through out there. You never know, man. It could be some things whereas you can't fix it yourself. It's something small, but you also can't fix it yourself. You get what I'm saying? You got people out there going through something small, but they can't necessarily fix it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I be praying about stuff like that. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be praying about them small things that I can't fix. I'm like, bro, it's a small thing, small issue, but I still can't fix it at the same time. What's going on, bro? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm just making this message to just open up people's minds, bro. Like, God is actually down to earth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jesus is down to earth, bro. Do not be like, man, God is only thinking about the largest things in the universe all the time, bro. God is down to earth actually sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to tell you, bro. You talking about the same God who be providing food for the pigeons, bro? Like, providing like life for the flowers and the trees and all these little details to life. You talking about that same God who be attentive to detail, feeding the animals and making sure they get something to eat, like the birds, all type of stuff. You talking about that same God who's extremely attentive to detail? You talking about that one right there? Yeah, brother. I'm telling you, God is down to earth, bro. Sometimes, bro, you gonna have a little prayers. It ain't gotta be massive prayers all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is just a message that's supposed to break the mental barriers off of somebody's mind right now, bro. Because some people, they have these mental barriers on how they're supposed to pray to God. or talk to God or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, sometimes it could be short, like a few bucks. But like, God, man, I need some type of help or something right now. I don't even know, man, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just down 20 bucks, literally. Literally, bro. Sometimes your bills is all paid, but you just down, man. And, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man. I don't know what people going through out there, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Like I said, bro. This type of honesty might glitch the matrix, but me, I'm just here to keep it real, bro. I'm not here to play around and to play, bro. I'm not here to play all these games that people be playing. All these influencers be getting on camera smiling. I'm like, bro, why you smiling for all the time? You smiling all the time? You never keep it real about the real stuff you go through. Every time you smiling? We know you're going through some stuff behind the scene, but you ain't going to talk about them sides of you, bro. You just going to smile every time. And then sometimes these people be faking it, because sometimes the people be smiling the most. Behind the scene, they be the most depressed. So you be like, hey, bro, how that person took their life? They was smiling all the time. These people be going through stuff, but they just don't really showcase that stuff. Me, I'd rather keep it real, man. I'd rather keep it real when I'm sad, when I'm happy, bro. I don't really be trying to be smiling and stuff. I just keep it real to help people, man. Help people break all type of, all these, bro. I just be keeping it real. I be glitching the matrix at this point, bro. I be glitching the matrix. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like it's all type of different little things that I be praying about. And I be seeing people be trying to find the solution, trying to find what works for them and this and that, when you could just pray about it, bro. Be like, hey, you got women out there trying to find what product work for their skin, bro. Like, what product is going to work, you know, for their skin. And they, you know, sometimes you could just pray about that too. Lord, what product going to work for me? Because we know that makeup is toxic. We know all these products is toxic. We know they have all these weird chemicals in them. You know what I'm saying? Like I made a message before. I say you just got to keep it simple. When it comes to that skincare stuff, you got to keep it absolutely simple, because all these influencers, they promoting toxic chemical-filled products that's going to destroy your face. Makeup is designed to destroy your face with all these chemicals. So I'm trying to tell you, bro, like, man, you could pray about all type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? You could be, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some things, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of some things, bro. Some examples, but I don't think I could come up with examples right now of like small things that people be going through, because everybody different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have them little things that they be going through that, you know what I'm saying? It could be an insecurity. That's another example. You know, it could be an insecurity that you're going through. You could pray about it. Hey, God, please help me overcome this insecurity that I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? You got women out there, they don't think that their butt is big enough. So they insecure about that. You could pray to God, be like, God, please help me accept myself, man. So I don't end up getting all these BBLs and all this stuff, man. Help me just love who I am. You created me skinny. Help me appreciate that you created me skinny. Because then some of these women be getting all these BBLs that's going to throw off their proportions. Now they're going to look uneven. And it's going to destroy all type of stuff with the natural flow of the body, all type of internal stuff. Come on, bro. You can pray about that before it becomes a big issue. You can pray about all type of insecurities, man. You know what I'm saying? I know this type of honesty might glitch the matrix, but I was dealing with insecurities for the longest. For years, actually. You know what I'm saying? Man, how people may be like, how you so close to God, you was dealing with insecurities? Hey, you just gonna have to find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z at this point, bro. Because I was still struggling with all type of stuff while I'm trying to follow God. I'ma just keep it real with you, bro. I was struggling with all type of stuff. I'm trying to follow God. You know what I'm saying? But you could pray about the little things, bro. Some of you out there, you have ringing in your ears. Your ears is ringing. You trying to fix it yourself. You can't fix that stuff yourself. How you gonna fix the ringing in your ear? You go. What you gonna do? You gonna go inside your ear with your hands and fingers and trying to fix the ringing? Please. You might have to pray about that too. You know what I'm saying? And when you pray about it, you just gotta wait for God to see if God is gonna grant you that prayer. Because sometimes God answers the prayer, and then sometimes God does not. God could say no to the prayer. Just because God said no doesn't mean that you should hate God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just be graceful with God's answer. Sometimes God will heal you ASAP of those smaller things, and then sometimes God won't heal you, will not heal you of those smaller things. You just gotta be graceful about how you take it, because that's what it's all about. It's how you respond, it's how you react. God is not gonna be like Santa Claus, bruh, just answering every single prayer. God will answer some, and then some he won't. Why does he do that? He has his reasons, bruh. Just like when it comes to you, when people ask you to do stuff, some things you're gonna say yes, some things you're gonna say no. And then sometimes God is using those issues that you have for his glory and for his purpose. You don't know why he don't heal them. You don't know why he don't fix them when you pray about it. But he might be using them for his glory and for his purpose. So, and then sometimes he would just heal them. And then other things he won't heal them. You just gotta be graceful, bro. You gotta be mature about this. Be mature about God's answer. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I be praying for stuff. God don't answer it, bro. Sometimes I be praying for stuff. God answers it. You see what I'm saying? That's how it is, bro. Just stay graceful, bro. Stay mature, bro. Do not be immature. Do not be all this stuff, bro. Just stay graceful. Stay mature. Just keep it pushing, bro. Keep following God, bro. Don't give up just because God said no to a certain prayer, bro. Because what about all the prayers that God said yes to, bro? Come on, man. It's all type of stuff, but don't be afraid to pray about the smaller things too, bro, because God could literally answer that. Sometimes he be answering it fast. Sometimes he takes a little bit longer. Like I said, bro, you got to let God answer when he wants to answer. God is going to answer on his timing. Sometimes his timing is the same day. Sometimes his timing is the next month or the next week or in 2 days or in 30 minutes. You don't know. Your job is to keep pressing forward in your purpose and your mission for God, bro. Peace.